everyone, welcome back to Ready Get Set Travel. My name is Ariel and today I am so excited to be talking about Disneyland Resort has finally announced when you can purchase tickets and make reservations to be able to finally visit Disneyland and Disneyland California Adventure. Now there's a lot of different elements to just picking up a ticket because there's a lot going on and I will explain all of that in the video. But before we get started, if you like being up to date on all the latest Disney theme park news, you like getting travel tips and watching travel vlogs, and you just like to have fun, then please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button on these videos and make sure you hit that notification bell because I am going to start making these a lot more often because I've already got my first dose of vaccine and I'm on to getting my second in a couple of weeks. And then once I'm cleared, I'm going to be going out there and taking you guys along with me on some really fun adventures. So let's get started with this video. So I'm going to be covering pretty much all of everything that is on the Disney Parks blog website, but let me tell you, it's kind of confusing and I had to take a lot of notes and it took me a day to really go over all of this to make sure it made sense for you guys. So we're going to be going over my note paper I have right here and we're just going to go over everything that Disneyland has said so far. I took a lot of notes online this morning to make sure I was prepared for this. So if I look like I'm reading occasionally, I am, because I want to make sure that I give you the best information so that way you can decide for yourself whether it's worth it to go or not. So the first thing and the most important thing is Disneyland tickets are still only going to be available for California residents as of this date, which is April 8th. Now the state might be opening back up in June, I think, is what they're thinking of. So I don't know how long that whole only California residents can come to the parks is going to stand. And they are saying that you can be in groups no larger than 3 households. I don't know how they're going to know, but they also were warning people that they will ask for proof of ID to make sure that you are from the state of California. They might also be asking for ID if there's a large group together, and they might ask to make sure that you are no more than 3 households in a group. I don't know how they're going to enforce that, to be honest. I don't know what they mean by that. I don't know if they mean like you can only group your group together in the Disneyland app or what. I'm not sure, but I found that very interesting. Now, if you want to get a ticket and you want to make reservations, this is the part that you're going to want to pay most attention to because it is a little bit confusing, but don't worry, I'm here to help. This is basically it. So starting April 9th, they say that current ticket holders can check available dates. And it depends on your day ticket type. And I know that sounds confusing, but this is for anyone who had purchased a ticket right before the lockdown started last year, around this time last year. So anyone that already has a ticket, the expiration date has been expanded. So if you already have a ticket and you're wondering about that, you don't have to worry about that because Disney will make sure that you're allowed in. So you can only check the reservations, but you can't make a reservation yet. So you can check the available dates to see what's available, and this will help you kind of plan your trip. But you have to be ready because on April 12th, that is when the official reservation system will be available, and it'll be available at 8 a.m. Pacific time. That is when everyone who already had a ticket can make a full reservation that day. But for now, it looks like if you have a 4-day ticket, you have to make a reservation for each of those days. You can't just make one reservation and state that you have a 5-day ticket, let's say, and you can't expect Disney to know that you're going to go all 5 days. And the biggest tip that they're giving out is make sure that your Disneyland app is updated because they've been updating a lot lately to get ready for this new ticket sales thing. You just want to go to your app store and make sure you're on the newest update for the app before you try any of this because if you're not updated, I'm sure there will be a lot of problems and you might miss out on getting a reservation. So after the 12th and after people who already had a current ticket have made their reservations, people that don't have tickets will be able to purchase them starting April 15th, which is my birthday, so I'm really happy about that. So those of you who don't already have tickets will finally be able to purchase them on April 15th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And guests without park tickets may start buying them at the same time they may be able to make reservations. So you have to buy the ticket first, then make your reservations and see what's there. This is the thing that Disney World has already been doing, but for people that haven't gone to Disney World during the pandemic, this might be completely new to you. So I'm just going to let you know now that that's what you have to do. You have to buy your tickets and then you have to make reservations or else you're not allowed into the parks. This is also a big thing that Disneyland announced. The California Grand Hotel will finally be reopening. So the Grand will officially reopen on the 29th of April because Disneyland is officially opening on the 30th. So this will give people the night of to go into the parks. The Grand California Hotel will also be opening up room reservations starting on the 15th of April as well. So you have to buy your ticket, make reservations for each day you want to go into the parks, plus then you can also make hotel reservations starting the 15th. Just because you have a hotel reservation and tickets does not guarantee your entry into the park. You also have to make those extra reservations on the Disneyland app, just like they've been saying for everything else. This is the biggest news for me. I'm very excited because I wasn't sure if they were going to do this. Apparently park hopping is going to be available, but it's going to be a little bit different. So if you purchase a ticket that has park hopping options on it, you have to choose a park for the day, regardless of what park you might end up in later. So you buy your ticket, you make your reservations, and you have to choose a park to start your day in. So like Disney California Adventure is that day, or Disneyland is the park you want to start your morning in. And then at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you are allowed to start park hopping depending on the capacity inside each park. I think they're going to be opening at 35% capacity now because it looks like the LA County is going into the orange tier, which I think is going to be around 33 or 35% capacity. So depending on if you start your day in Disneyland or California Adventure at 1 o'clock, and start park hopping as long as each park hasn't hit their full max limit yet. So that's really good news because I wasn't sure if they were just going to do one park per day and that's it, and it looks like they're not. They're going to do park hopping, so that's great news. They also announced the park hours, which is great. So park hours are going to be from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Currently, Downtown Disney is open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. except for on Fridays and Saturdays when it's open from 10 to 10. So I think that's really great news, and we will see if Downtown Disney stays open a little bit later with now that they'll be having guests come back to the park. No word on that yet, but we will see. So parking is going to be at the Mickey and Friends and Pixar Pals parking structures, and as of right now, there is still no trams running. So right now, Disneyland has the tram path all set up with benches and trash cans and like signs to make you happy that you're walking, because you can't take the tram to the parks. You have to walk the tram route to the parks right now, or you can go through Downtown Disney, I think. Now, this is the other big thing that they hadn't had no say in this at all, and they're still kind of tentatively talking about this date: dining reservations. According to the website, they are planning to open the dining reservations on the 22nd of April. And you can make them 60 days in advance on the Disneyland app. So that's still a thing. It's always been 60 days out. You can make your reservations for food. And by the way, I'm Italian. I don't know if you can tell, but I talk with my hands a lot. So yeah, they've always been doing this thing where you can make your reservations 60 days out from when you're going to be there. So they say that they're planning on reopening the dining reservations on the 22nd. Disneyland has also announced all the restaurants and all the rides that will be open during this slower reopening process. So they will all be open on like the first day. They have a full list, and I will link that down below if you want to see the list. There's a lot of things that will be open, but then there's also a lot of things that won't be open. So you'll really have to look online and see if this is worth it for you to go, because there will be some modifications and things will be closed. Now, they talk about mobile ordering. So in Disney World right now, people are supposed to order all their food on mobile ordering to limit to have contactless pay. So that's something that they're still pushing. They're saying you have to do the mobile ordering all through the Disneyland app that you download on your cell phone. So this is all great. I've got all the dates and everything, which is exciting, but how in the world do you get a ticket? So this is what Disneyland has posted on their website. They're talking about 4 steps to make a theme park reservations. Be sure to log in to your Disneyland account first and link valid tickets prior to accessing the reservation system. So step 1 is, once you have a valid theme park ticket admission, access our theme park reservation system. Step 2, create your party, which means you link the other people's tickets to your party group. Step number 3 is select the day and theme park you'd like to visit. And step number 4 is review and confirm your visit. It's a little confusing. I won't lie, it's just a little bit confusing as I'm looking through it on on the Disney Blocks blog. There's a lot there, but I hope I was able to narrow that down and just give you the facts, because if you read that, your mind will start to blur a little bit. It was a lot to take in, and it's very confusing, and the only thing I don't know about is how are they gonna know if your group is more than 3 households? That's the one thing that I don't understand. I don't know what they mean. I don't know if they're gonna like, whoa, you're a giant group of people, let me see IDs. I don't think they can do that, but I don't know. It's their rules. We'll see what happens. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen at all. Might not be a problem, but I just think it's kind of weird that that is sprinkled in there among the things that are going on. So what do you guys think about Disneyland reopening? Are you gonna go? Are you bummed that it's only California residents only? I don't think that's gonna last very long, because I've heard that California is thinking of reopening entirely by June. So I think you guys might be able to come by the fall. I don't think it's gonna be too much of an issue, but we'll see. I hope I made your Disneyland planning a little bit easier, and I broke down kind of the rules and regulations and all that stuff about the tickets. So thank you guys again for watching. Please, if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell, because I will be going and doing a lot more of these travel vlog tip videos. I am really looking forward to them. I'm pretty sure the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a ziplining tour in the Redwoods. That's something that has been on my bucket list for a long time. I wanted to do that for my birthday last year, but obviously we weren't allowed to travel and everything was closed. And this year, we still can't leave just yet, but I'm going to be doing that for sure. And that probably will be one of my first videos, vlog videos. So anyway, yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys stay healthy and safe, and I'll see you guys back here real soon with another video. Bye, everybody.